Hello, hello, hello! My name is Chantsy and welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe because you know you wanna. On this channel I do everyday makeup looks, size 16 fashion videos, and 50 shades of blonde hair because in every video I have different blonde hair. Now in this video that you're about to watch, I'm doing a new halo eye technique and it only took me about 10 minutes when I originally did it. For the purpose of this video, obviously it's going to be a bit longer, but I just share a technique on how to do it without a cut crease, and I'll just tell you right now, the biggest trick is using an eyeshadow pencil. This one is an e.l.f. pencil and they are bomb.com. Alright guys, so if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. I'm going to start priming my face with the Lancôme Advanced Génifique Concentré Activator de Jeunesse. I just find these days my skin is just like, help me, I'm dry. And this is that perfect smooth feeling that I want for my skin. The makeup will just glide on and also like just, you know, keep me glowing. For foundation right now I'm loving The Ordinary. I've been using it for a while here and there. I kind of always bounce around. This shade is 2.0p, and yeah, it's the Ordinary Serum Foundation Lightweight Serum Formula. But what I like to do is, as you know, mix it with my Lumi Glotion. If you've seen my videos, this has an appearance in most of them. So I just like make a concoction, nothing new here, same method. Then I'm taking a little squirt of the Do the Hula. RIP, this is no longer available. I have to just find something to replace it. I don't know what it is. So if you guys have any ideas or any recommendations on a liquid bronzer, let me know. The foundation from The Ordinary is so pigmented and it's so light. Honestly, I don't even know what to do with more than one pump because usually it's too much and I end up having to wipe it off or just like blot it off. So this is like an easy everyday makeup look that you can do. I do this before I go to work, so it takes me like maybe 10 minutes. So the next thing, and these are all tips that you'll find in the, I think it's like How I Do Makeup, or if you're over 35 years old, a few makeup tips for looking young, and of course less is more, and using these like fluffy brushes have significantly improved the way my makeup wears, the way my skin looks by the end of the day. So I know a lot of people tend to put the concealer on their eyelids, but that's a no-no for me because I'm going to use eye primer. I can't do that look anymore. It just oils up and creases up. It just doesn't work. So what I'm doing with the excess from here is just going around my nose. That's always like a, especially in the winter time when we're blowing our nose, it gets all red and it just makes your nose like look bigger than it actually is. And then I have a couple like sunspot type of things here. But yeah, you just want to like buff it in. So that's the base. I recently bought this Chanel, what is it? Soleil de Tan. Oh. I love the like whipped look of it. It's so cool. And I was looking for a liquid bronzer basically to replace this. It's not really a replacement. And I had a gift card at the Bay, so I got it with that. But yeah, I'm just kind of like learning how to use it, and so I use like this stippling brush with it, just kind of. So when I was watching videos before buying it, it wasn't clear to me whether this was like a liquid, a mousse, like a dried powder, whatever. So essentially, it's the best way I could describe it is it's almost like a lipstick. You know, like it's like creamy, but it's not gonna like melt if you touch it. But it's like wet to the touch, if that makes sense. But it's not like bouncy. So for this, I'm just putting it along my hairline like I would a bronzer. And what I was also looking for is something that was like more winter appropriate, because this color is a lot more like subtle as far as a bronze goes. Some people use it like all over their face. I think that's a little intense, a little much. Next, I'm going to apply my blush, and for this video I'm keeping it kind of creamy in most of the products that I'm using. So this is the Nudies NUDESTIX All Over Face color. This color is in the nude. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a line like that, and take another fluffy brush and just kind of buff that into the skin. If you feel like it's going to pull your foundation off, you can always just do that as well. Apply straight from the brush. That's a less intense look, I find, though. Okay, skin looks good. Now let's move on to the eyes. Take my primer. This one is the M.A.C Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extended Eye Base. You just need a real tiny little dab on that. Okay, so to achieve this look, the first thing you want to do is get yourself an eyeshadow stick. I love these. They're so easy. I always have a couple in my purse. If I didn't have time to do makeup, it's just like ding, 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 bing, 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 done. So you start with this and just pop it all over the lid. This one is an e.l.f. one, and I find, honestly, they are my favorite. They're a perfect mix of like sticky, long-lasting. They apply nice and creamy, but they're not heavy on the lid. I have a couple that are like long wear makeup. I think it's Wonder 2 Cosmetics. That one is, I find, too sticky for my lids, and it's really heavy. So by the end of the day, my eyelids are like glued together. This one is more lightweight. So again, you can just, I'm usually going like halfway kind of thing. I want it to be sticky because we're going to apply shadow over it, and it's just going to grab right in. So it's almost like a primer. You could do it without a primer. All right, next up is grabbing a really complementary eyeshadow. So what I had done for the video is that I used like a shiny color, kind of like that, this guy, and it had like a bit of like a rust, or maybe even this guy. I might dab into these two, but grab yourself something shiny and something deeper than the light color, because we're trying to create contrast. Next, you're gonna need something like a fluffier brush, but it has to be a bit dense. Like, we want it to be compact because we don't want it to go everywhere. We're gonna stay really focused. So I haven't used these eyeshadows, so I'm not sure how they apply, if they're creamy enough, or what the, you know, if they're pigmented enough. Okay, this is working great. Yeah, some of these Pixi shadows are really good. I find the shiny ones have really nice payoff, but the matte ones tend to be not as pigmented. Okay, so basically I've just applied a little bit in the corner, a little bit in the corner here. Now we're going to do the same. I'm going to apply it in the inner corner. We're almost doing the reverse. So if you were going to do this halo effect, usually you do the whole lid and then you do a cut crease, but we're going to skip that step because this is everyday makeup, and cut crease takes a while to do, like in the morning. This look is also more subtle, like for an everyday, like I work in an office, so cut crease can be a little much. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna try to deepen it, but I'm gonna use this little color here. And if you're curious, this is a Pixi palette called Eye Reflection Shadow Palette Reflex Light. It was cute. They sent me this a while back and I actually just never really dug in. It's all shiny colors, so I feel like it's appropriate now to use them. Okay, next thing I'm gonna grab is a little bit of I'm gonna go into this brown and that kind of copper, and I want to do a line at the bottom, and this is a matte color. And I'm gonna add more matte shades to this look because I put like frost over frost and I want a little bit more of a differentiation. I think you guys get the idea. Basically, you're mimicking the halo effect by doing the reverse, by adding a sticky base that's already shiny and just leaving that gap in the center. And now I'm just gonna blend it in just so that it all melts together. And I'm gonna layer a similar color to the eyeshadow stick over here. I'm gonna use this color right in the center. And now I'll grab a clean blending brush and dab into a transition color like this one. And I'm gonna connect them up here. And if you want, this is like if you want to up level this look, or if you're going out, grab yourself something really shiny, like a shiny topper. This Moondust from Urban Decay, I got this like as a freebie. I feel like it was at Sephora, and it is incredible. It's like a loose but kind of juicy powder. It has amazing reflex in it, and you can just kind of pop it right at the center. I have a lot of shine going on right now, so you can't see it as much, but usually I do like a full lid with just mascara. Oh, it looks amazing. And this color is Starlight. If you're gonna grab something fun and new, I recommend this guy. So I wanted to deepen this a little bit because I'm using different colors, different tones. I mean, you can do this combination for with any color really, but I feel like I liked more of that brown instead of the copper or the red finish. I think it just works better. Yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to use a really light hand with this blending. Alright, so for mascara, I'm using the Stila XXX mascara. It has a huge wand. It's really nice, but you have to get used to how large this spoolie is. So if you had small eyes, it probably wouldn't really work for you. And as I'm aging, I'm not putting colored mascara on my bottom lashes anymore, or I'll use like a waterproof mascara because I seem to always have the crease at the bottom. And I'm like, what am I doing to even get those? Yeah, if you have really long lashes, this stuff is amazing. But again, there's like a learning curve on it because the spoolie is huge. Now it's time for eyebrows. So the first thing I always do is brush them upwards. Then for the eyebrows right now I'm using Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit. This one is the one with like a more triangular tip. I like the Precisely My Brow better than this one, but this one's still good and I want to use it up. And then back to the spoolie to blend all that in. And now I'm taking the 24-hour brow setter, the clear gel, and setting those up. Alright, now moving on to some highlighter just to finish the look. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow Blusher. And it's true, because what I do is I usually go boom, 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 boom. And then if I want to use like the highlighter part, I just kind of keep it in the center. But it has a really pretty, just like a more of a natural way to do highlighter. Now I just feel like I need a little bit of color for my lips, so I'll just take like this neutral pink kind of mauve shade. This is the color Mother from Kat Von D. I'm a really big fan of these liquid lips, but not so much a fan of Kat Von D herself, so do what you will. What I love about this is the formula. It's very lightweight and not overly drying. Well guys, there's the finished look. How to do a halo eye in less than 10 minutes. There it is. This look is actually perfectly appropriate for the holiday season, whether it's like a Christmas party or just for that extra shine. Anyways, let me know if you guys liked this video, if you guys liked this makeup look. Let me know what other kind of makeup looks you guys want to see. Thank you so much for joining the family. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I really appreciate it because I'm trying to grow my channel. Thanks again for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!